shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers. By Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxon's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women, I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, and it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxon's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxon's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxon's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bio and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send His fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxon's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxon's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women, I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, and it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxon's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxton's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxton's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bayo and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send his fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxton's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and
All right, good morning, and welcome to a program where we call Korea Set. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issue them. We're the front page of the different newspaper and the Polado for the morning. After we can look at what's in the front page of the paper them, we can come back with people them inside where they can help we for make we discuss the different issues them. Continue for the week. This night program where now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. A lot of people them don't begin the filing the Kush campaign. The Kush campaign, they go on and they go on now. A lot of people them don't file Leon, as we they go along the Kush campaign. A lot of people them the Black Monday they go on. Black Monday they go on. People them don't file in the Black Monday, no to Kush, say no to Kush. So this now one we sister we actually file in with regards to Kush as they feel pain whilst they do this in protest. And no one for do this against the country, but they do them against the Kush dealers them. and the Black Monday, they continue for the rest of the day. If you get your own video, you can send them up for we. Send them to the number where we can input. Let me just show now the number quickly. We could just send them, and let me just see quickly the number where you can just do that for we. Some seconds. Yeah. So you can send them for we at this number. Quick one. We don't do your own push, Black Monday. Just this, we just this one game post in server, okay? It means that the campaign is successful. So just send for you video. Make sure so you know do with the copyright video. This we start actually doing your own, but it gets a video where it got a song where we don't know if it get a copyright, so we not actually try them. So, but you can send them to the number there, and the push campaign they go on now. Black Monday, and we say. Stop the Kush dealer. Stop Kush dealer. Save our future. A lot of people then they try for see waiting and get. So continue for send for we your own video. So we were able for put them up. We were able for put them up at the end of the day. One for appreciate we sister for we it on using them for make a send for we in your own video. Thank you very much, sister. Thank you. God bless you. The Kush campaign they go on and say no. To Kush dealer, no to Kush dealer, no to Kush dealer, no to Kush dealer. Right? So we can go now and watch quick one waiting the front page get for we inside the program this morning. And after that one day, of course, we guests will come inside for like help we for analyze the different issues them on our STM. So the first paper we will take this morning. Now the Night Watch newspaper, now the very first paper we will take inside the program this morning. Continue for the week, and we see what we get. Let's just set up one quick one. Yes, okay, everything okay. So the first paper now the Night Watch newspaper, and the Night Watch newspaper say Sierra Leone, the land of Druglords, and SLPP don't tire, and you as well get orders to read them for inside this edition of the program, of the paper we in the Night Watch. The Salon Compass newspaper, Kush container vanishes, police silent as customs point fingers. And you get why DIB is APC and Sierra Leone's best bet. And you get Shalima, another story for this edition of the Salon Compass. The Voice of Salon newspaper, our passport could be in the hands of several Druglords. Opposition leader tells Speaker of Parliament. And you as well get other story them. Adi Macaulay reveals his vision to transform Sierra Leone. The next one at the Calabash newspaper, we say Honorable Cherikoko inspires young girls at 10th National Girls Empowerment Summit. And you as well get AFDB approves $500 million plan to boost Sierra Leone's inclusive growth and economic resilience. And you as well get Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela urge bipartisan support for Sierra Leone's energy future. The next one we get now the City Hunter newspaper, we say false claim target indigenous brand. PC and Son, then advert. It as well get new beginning. Milton Magai Technical University complete successful recruitment, fostering a new era of excellence. The next one are the Daybreak newspaper, massive humanitarian gesture. Jagaban panics massive humanitarian gesture. Jagaban panics SLPP and camps, and you as well get other story for you side. This our still lost leg on board by Borea Ferry management explained. The next one are the Freetown Daily newspaper, 2 billion leones support to boost SLPP. Honorable Tunis donate. Deputy Minister of Gender and Light progress on women's and children's rights. And Adi Macaulay pays tribute to late post-local district chairman. Continue for the week inside the program. This is a program we in Korea's we on YouTube and on Facebook.
A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers. By Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country, Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed.
Sorry.
May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy
We'll
turn to
continue with
mourning.
the rest of the paper then inside the program, and the next one we'll get now the Salon Times newspaper. We say from 52nd in 2022 to 8 in 2025. Sierra Leone makes huge progress on global mining index, and Tertiary Education Commission launches ASG QA in Sierra Leone, and you get Port Authority concludes investigation. The next one now the Expo Times newspaper. Salon Port Authority Harbour Authority concludes investigation in alleged irregular container release, and you as well get Chief Justice Commander Commission and other sexual offences model court. The next one now the Congo Times newspaper, where the activists decry President Bio for signing Child Rights Act without addressing FGM. And you get King Tom Police Hospital boost healthcare with modern eye equipment, new mortuary facility. After 20 years in Parliament, SLPP MP still plead for Kaboro Road. The next one, now the Vantage newspaper, with the right of access information, fine FCC 70,000 leons for withholding information. And you as well get Foreign Affairs Ministry concludes engagement on 4th Circle UPR. The next one, now the Public Review newspaper, cocaine scandal, diplomatic cover-up and global embarrassment. Chief Justice Commander Commission new sexual offences model court in McKinney, and setting the record straight a fact-based reply to Honorable Aminata Sise, 17th October 2025 allegation. And Paris adding and over SLPP leadership to Jimmy Batilo Songa, and the Sky Times newspaper say Honorable Chekuku touted as the leader Sierra Leone needs for real change, and you as well get opposition accuses government of manipulating inflation data amidst rising prices, and SLPRA clarifies 3 container cleared at port followed due process. The next one at the Global Times newspaper, Sierra Leone seeks to deepen parliamentary ties with Russia and urge Senate to be salvaged. Honorable City Tunis donate 2 billion to SLPP, and the SLPP is the only party fit to govern, says Honorable Bashir Siliki. UMC Sierra Leone hosts Youth and Young Adult Conference. The next one at the political newspaper, we say breast cancer struggle intensifies, and 85 schools sexual-based violence recorded, and you get other story for inside this edition of Politico. The Africa 24 newspaper, NIACG market Sierra Leone, and you as well get to skill development for young people. Youth Minister makes commitment. Cacao farmer, we lack tool and finance. The next one are the exclusive newspaper with a new pathway for APC. Dr. Ibrahim tells APC supporter an ongoing presidential debate. KKY, others face parliament. We go to the next one, when at the Reformer newspaper, we say Honorable AKK question government on key national issues. Chief Minister Senge pays surprise visit to Attorney General's office, and opposition leader blast SLRSA over rising road accidents and death. The opposition MP slam government over fake inflation figure. And other story for this edition of the Reformer newspaper. The Spy newspaper say Port confirms custom officers used for forged documents to clear 3 containers. And you get NPRA explores operational model in Ghana, and immigration boss Dr. Moses Tifa Bao appointed chairman ECOWAS heads of immigration forum. And the next one, the Independent Observer newspaper, over 50 university students awarded scholarship, and Mr. President, can we talk part 263? And Sierra Leone takes stride towards data protection legislation. The AZ newspaper, Chief Justice Commission, new sexual offences model court. In McKinney, and you as well get AFDP approved $500 million strategy to drive inclusive growth and economic resilience in Sierra Leone. The next one, okay, now all the people in this we get inside the program this morning. We go straight to we get with the between inside the show. Follow we open the ball rolling now and see. Okay, you get me now?
Yeah, I get you.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. I wonder how long people they know they hear me. Wonder. Okay. All right. So we let's just go straight. Let me welcome you formally inside the program this morning. Good morning, welcome to the program. Would you go to my college, Julia?
Yes, sir. Good morning, and thanks for having me. I know. They don't tell that say that come up behind me, but here we are again.
When you talk this word, so I remember one song where they say, "Come out be young governments, left them for their ranker."
Yeah, exactly.
You know when we left government for ranker because you never sit down, the thing they go bad, you not talking, not possible.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You are right, and I think it is our duty and responsibility for always come out, and especially at this crucial time in our country. Yes, so. But you see, as I tell you the other day when we promote podcast way for soon come out, is that there is nothing. I know I use the word exciting. There is nothing hard. You know, where you go able to talk about Sierra Leone, where you go say, okay, this is not bad, but this at least there is something here. There is nothing. You know, I mean, from the government, the illegal government, make I stress that, to the irresponsible opposition and some of the brainwashed supporters, the way they behind them, to the weak media, and of course the non-existence of civil society. It is a very sad situation in our country. You know, I mean, in the worst days where I can recollect back during the AFRC, it wasn't like this. And they were just as brutal, because I have a scar that me aid and me backward for talk about it. But at least the press was vibrant. The civil society organizations were vibrant. And in fact, it was because of the press and the civil society organization that gave Pakaba and his government in Conakry for comeback. You know, today it's just completely dead. People say it's capture. It's not capture. It is just the present generation of people who are involved are just selfish, greedy, corrupt, and unfortunately also sadistic as well. Yeah.
All right. Continue for the way. I actually want to follow. We start this program with something, this morning, And that gets to do with, the issue of this government and ECOWAS. Let me read this for you quickly. This paper, we now the spy newspaper, not just projector for people, let me can see. The spy newspaper pulled this thing this morning at the front page and say, immigration boss Dr. Moses Tifa Bao appointed chairman ECOWAS heads of immigration forum. So the question I ask you, what is actually wrong with ECOWAS? Listen this one. Immigration boss, where right now they talk about with passport, within a lot of drugs law they earn, from diplomatic to service to normal passports, then are drugs people and all over the world. They now are the chairman for immigration, heads of immigration in Africa now ECOWAS. You get the police, now head of police, boss in Africa now ECOWAS. You get the chief justice, head of chief justice now Africa. You get the president, or anyway you want to call him now, and the head of state in Africa.
You see, Sengapia, it is it is rather unfortunate that we have a communication system. Okay, let me deal particularly with Sierra Leone. With Sierra Leone media, they know do thorough research or go back to the background for get information so people could understand. They're all in position here where you call so are all symbolic. I'll put them more broadly for you. As the head of Sierra Leone, head of immigration, go be chairman for the immigration officers in ECOWAS, he doesn't make or take any decision affecting or relating to the immigration policies of the ECOWAS countries. He will, if for instance, if the heads of immigration they meet for discuss general policies relating to ECOWAS, he will attend and chair that meeting. It's a symbolic kind of a position. It is just the same thing where they may say, Madabiu, I'm not like for calling him, but sometimes I have to, was then go security, UN Security Council. You understand? These are symbolic positions that is kind of every year you have a particular country that takes up that position as the chairman of various communities or communities, the way the country take. But per se, the head of immigration in Sierra Leone, in as much as it will come across people who go confused, say, with all nothing to go with immigration, this might go. No, he doesn't get involved in the day-to-day policies of the ECOWAS immigration.
But that's the add credence to them. That's the add credence
no.
To them.
You see, let me tell you something, Sengapia. Right now, the progressives are trying to come out with some kind of a petition with relating to the ECOWAS case. Right now, as I was explaining to them the other day, the body of the petition at one point was very large, about going to 1.5 page, 2 pages. So, which was not necessary, because anybody with any interest or anybody that is familiar with the Sierra Leone situation going back 5-6 years know everything would have happened. Understand? So, when it comes to the credibility, I don't think any of them position here, they give them people credence or credibility. You know, we people and get some parable like you say, you go to side, you pass the old man look you with your eye. You understand? You don't hear that parable. They say like you just get eye no more. You understand? Now so it happen. They're all from the Madabio to right down to even some of the ministers. Them like the other week they said they come investment forum now. London. Yes. And the only people who benefit from that investment forum, now the people who organize them, because I suspected that before you attend, you had to pay some money for attend the investment forum, and the hotel where they rent, the facility where they pay for, the people who get the facilities. Now they no more, and of course the minister that we can we get them per diem, the illegal ministers will come. Nothing else. No investor is going to invest in Sierra Leone seriously. The only people you will find going to invest in Sierra Leone are possibly those who will make deals for mining, and they will do dodgy deals, and the only people who will benefit are the people that will go for do these dodgy mining deals, and the ministers them and government officials will directly deal with. But the average Joe public, no. For instance, like you go see this man, they operate now Burkina Faso, or like you go Guinea, you go see how the Guineans and the investors go and they transform lives, people are employed. Likewise in Ghana, it's not happening in Sierra Leone. So it comes back to the question the other day. I make the other day a post on my Facebook page about whether somebody did complain, say, now popo and they popo them from the ferry for come out. I don't feel sorry for most of these people anymore. Sincerely, people think it's not a nice thing to say. I don't. I don't feel, I have no sympathy for a majority of Sierra Leoneans with this alone, because they seem to have become comfortable with the situation, with that what you for do, you know, that kind of a thing. I mean, just 2 weeks ago in Nepal, now the youth them, the youth man them, and then come out when they revolt. That's a change of government. You know, I can give you a list. Then you will get some. I'm sorry to say this again in my program. You will get some idiots back who will come maybe begin send message back saying, "How are you in England?" No. Check. Go back to history and check. From time in memory, people that were there overseas in diaspora, and then they support one over there now the local community for get change, for bring change. At 60% of the one that they work with Mother Bio now, they were in the diaspora, supporting Mother Bio, contributing every month in England, and then when they get in conferences in England, you hear what they talk. So but they don't brainwash Sierra Leone. You know, it is amazing what thing happened to Sierra Leone. You begin to ask yourself, say, what went wrong? Some people are saying, of course. I don't think that cause. I just think it's sheer stupidity and greed. You know, it's just it. People are selfish. People are greedy, and then they've brought in this destructive element, which is the kush. You know, you have a large section of young men and women where job no day, no hope no day, you know, and they've settled into taking this kush. And then this idiotic man who calls himself president, they go talk, say, they'll go do everything possible. I think if you see that tape last week, then go do everything possible. Drug dealers go do everything possible for bringing drugs into Sierra Leone. You know the shame for talk that as president of a country? You saying I'm president of a country? Rather than say, we are going to do everything to stop the importation or smuggling of drugs into Sierra Leone, you say people will do everything to bring drugs into Sierra Leone. I have a friend, we are mixed through progressive, Dr. Fofana with the America. I'm sure you know him. He went to both school with them. He said something, excuse my French. He said, oh, let me tell you, they don't know fuck all. And that is just a fact. From Marabio to all the one them, they're not sabi governance. They're not sabi govern. Those are exactly what he said. He said, they're not sabi fuck all. And that is the problem. They don't know how to govern. I mean, listen to the speaker. They talked the other day about people that damage the image of Sierra Leone. You know, I mean, what we have expected from that man for say is that we are troubled by what is being said about Sierra Leone. But as speaker and the number 3 man in the country, we are going to do everything humanly possible to address these issues. Then you get members of parliament the back where they back, so the other APC, so the other this. They don't know nothing. All they know is Get up in the morning, go sit down behind big mutuka and day. Go sit down behind big desk and day. At the end of the day, collect money every month, support their family and friends, and that's all they know. And this is why it is heart-rendering when some of we will continue to do that, can attack an Escoma. Because say what you may, you understand me? An Escoma was trying to do something in Sierra Leone. The same with Pakaba. Then two people here been trying to do something. In fact, including AFIC. I remember this this man who was Secretary of State, the REF guy, I name don't forget, he died not too long ago. He was the Secretary of State for Energy and Power. Collins! Edward Collins. Let me tell you something, Singapore. On the day of the invasion, the day when the invasion started, when me and McDowell, when I was taking McDowell for put McDowell in a safe place because they were targeting white people in general, you understand me? I took him down to Medicine Fontaine, Aberdeen. We met Edward Collins along Aberdeen Road, middle of the fight. They tried for fix electricity pool, for make sure say lights come. That is somebody who loves his country despite his sin. You understand me? These people from where they come, they are always blaming somebody else. They have never been said, now we fought. Never. Imagine this man, the talk say, people will do everything possible for bringing drugs into Sierra Leone. Instead of saying, as president, I'm going to do everything possible to stop it. And then you get stupid, idiot people in the dance Vietnam say, waiting, talk and do. We are in a very sad state of affairs in Sierra Leone. Yes.
Right. So with all of this, we still there with the thing there. Why, in as much as you say not just for cheer or waiting, but then cheer, so they add to them CV. You know, it don't matter if not Biden they buy them, it don't matter if not just for protocol's sake, but just that, then they use them for fool the people. And like we get somebody now, so like every other day, when we can't tell, we say, you don't know, say this man are the chairman of this. You know, no sooner this, if not been problem, na salo with election, if not been problem, na salo with human rights, why for do this? Recently, we get the speaker, sorry, the minister of foreign affairs, where they tell me say the secretary general for UN, the secretary general for UN actually, you know, they praise Madabi for the kind of work they do in the country and the work they do in the world. So,
again, Sangapia. What do you expect? That's diplomatic talk. What do you expect the Secretary General for Tella Mandi? Because at the end of the day, the people will get a problem. From Samua Kamara, Kandong, to APC, to all the other oppositions them, and the Joe public. Don't fold their hand.
Go watch film.
Say,
go watch film.
Waiting for do. Have faith in God. What do you expect that man where they the United Nations for do?
Well, now because of what he see. Now because of what he see.
Well, of course, because let me tell you something. God. Now they tell you what do you expect them for say? What do you expect them for do? They can't condemn them. The American ambassador was just left.
Okay, c'est pas bad.
He has no interest. He has no interest, genuine interest about Sierra Leone. His interest is protecting the American embassy where they and the American citizens within Sierra Leone, and the 2x2, 4x2 money where they can give Sierra Leone for make sure so they invest them na the right place, which is not the case anyway. But there's nothing else they can do. So anybody where sit down, the way say that the international community they can't save Sierra Leone, they're a bigger fool than the world itself. They're a bigger fool than the world itself. Whose country you don't see international community go rescue? In fact, it's even worse now with the issues in Palestine, the issue in Ukraine, the issues in, they don't have the time. They don't have the time. And yet you still have people ready to sit down and talk, say the international community goes. No. And let me tell you something. As with the drag we fit the go so. If the changes where would they expect no come before 2028, this crisis, this blood, we, including Samuel Kamara, they're all afraid, go eventually come. Because all them people where they talk say their CV, then they add to the CV, say they're a chairman of this, a chairman of that. When you put the whole bunch of them together, 90% of them are under 60 years old. 90% of them no get any other prospect, mark me word for this, no get any other prospect outside this government where then go say, then go find job, apart from the money then go down thief, maybe they will go do business, or they go just sit down somewhere, in a salon or somewhere, and can just enjoy the money. But for say, including this foreign minister, no go get for be say using CV for being impressive for say they will get a job. But no, because this is a discredited government. So what will happen 2028 if we continue as we go so now? Then go thief the election back. Not to even say then go thief the election back. And when they thief the election back, that crisis where all man afraid now, well not all man, where some people are afraid now, it come.
And what do you think that this crisis?
So I don't go up in fire. Because I tell you what, regardless of whoever go end up for be an APC flag bearer, regardless of this game that they pass away, Alpha Khan, the only talk about government of national unity, and also the issue of whether people will come out in numbers for vote, which I doubt, because of what happened in last 2023. The SLPP party will produce result the night of the election or within 48 hours, showing that they have won the elections. That result will all effect for now for the release. On the day of the election 2028, if we continue in this trajectory, they pursue. The day after the election, the latest 2 days after the election, in fact, I go to the latest 24 hours after the elections, SLPP produce a result where they tell you say they don't win the elections. And this time, then they do them in such a way, they go take Freetown, then go take the municipalities, then go take look all. Then what will happen? The APC party, some of them go one begin talk for national unity, but there will be a large number of people.
Okay, so maybe let's take you inside this quickly. You know, just recently with Prince Adin, again, for the second time, I will put this for the first time to you because we actually not discuss it, but we intend for actually discussing. So the question I will actually ask, very sorry about this, very sorry.
Yeah, Papa. No, it's okay. It's all right.
So the question I will put to you, now the fact say, Prince Adin again don't say, what do you think he always they use now this kind of intimidation, threatening, you know, forget what they want. Before this time, if they don't tell we say they not ever win election democratically inside the country. But now you don't tell we say waiting them bank on now through violence, intimidation and all. What do you take on that?
Then go intimidate and do violence for me to win. Well, but it's very simple. The one that work in the blame Shaka Stevens no understand. The late Shaka Province Stevens now he no more been getting medicine for SLPP. Now I make not to Shaka Stevens from APCO, where people like can go and talk, say the founder and this and that of AP. Not to Shaka Stevens, the Shaka Stevens for the APCO, as people they get for no. APC, now the likes of Chief Kale and others, now they form APC. Then when they realize the kind of character of Shaka Stevens, then they bring Shaka Stevens and S.I. Kuruma and C.A. Kamatelo, all of blessed memory. For me, they can take the lead na APC. They went to jail. They were ready to go to jail. They made sacrifices, and they were ready to make more sacrifices. For your information, Dr. Samura Kamara. For make them lead APC and govern Sierra Leone. So me to tell you now, see, there are people coming up now. We're going to look Prince Adin. Then he chew him like a rubber meat and pit on a ground. The time they come. So we don't worry about that. They can talk and talk. But the time they come when the tea where they afraid, where they try for stop, even a peaceful one, this and that. In the states where the country they so, this country where they so England, then caught King in aid. Cromwell, General Cromwell. He caught King in aid na this Westminster Palace for make England begin turn for make it be what it be show today. France, who say you there? The entire royal family, they were guillotined. Then put their neck na ground na boat. Then take axe. Then cut them. Alive? You know the history. Then butcher an entire group of families for make France Bay become a republic. The list is long. No country no they transform and change for move forward if people don't grab and fight for their right. And nobody, not the commot overseas camp, international community can't talk say we get for free Sierra Leone. No. Sierra Leone has to be freed by Sierra Leoneans.
Let's continue further with you inside the program. The program where you watch right now on Korea, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we get Twisting Ojuku to Macaulay Jr., where we really help you to analyze the different issues them inside the program this morning. Now, let me come back. I still want for going to this thing. I'll be just past the gist now, but I'll go into them properly. The issue of drugs business inside the country. The issue of drugs business inside the country and with passport. Which do you take?
Well, me go advise anybody where they travel with Sierra Leone passport for be ready at any given time to be stopped, stripped, searched, and molested at any international airport. You see, I went through that na Iceland not too long ago when I traveled at the Icelandic Airlines. I Kandong at the pass, but me British passport gets at the back say I get a Sierra Leone passport. Then call me in a corner. And then can me go inside one room. The man the search. It is search. It take me tablet. He put the tablet na the table. Where it don't search. It take me shoes, it done this, it done that. They take me tablet now, where it don't go through all the back there, done this and that. The machine, not the bleep, no nothing. He was still not satisfied. Then I take me tablet now.
Because you got a premeditated mind already.
Yes, he pulled it. This time me go through this. Look at the tablet. This tablet. He pulled this cover. He put it on the table. One woman team up so, another man team up so, the dog there so, then the one roll the machine. Then I press her now na the tablet. It press with all in power that's all. It press he turn him back the other way. He press him back. You know, like if I say, Come on, something must bleed.
Yeah, something they inside, just that, they don't dress and one time away, and maybe for catch up with it.
So, when you don't go one day to check, I want to show you me case where they hold me passport. Hold on 1 minute.
The program that we have and Korea sites on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. You know, this now experience where they talk about. So the person now say, okay, this they don't dress this tablet one kind of way. Me, I don't want for broken, I don't make mistake, but at the same time, I still feel something for the inside.
You see, this now me. Now this is the way where they travel. Me passport. Then this is my press pass. You see, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You see, and people go on the press.
Yes.
Right. So, and so, they owe me, that's they owe me passport. But this been turned so. They don't see the press mark, it turned the other way. You understand? And so. So, when you don't press, you don't see nothing. Now you can't meet me now. He look me. That's ending now. Because me, my temperament, by that ending now, I want to begin that man. But something just the kind of say, take it easy. So when you don't wait, and then now action calmly. I say, tell me, what are you looking for? Then the other thing they look me. Then go first. Then go with the dog. Then this boy still team up now. Young fellow, white fellow, you know, Icelandic fellow. He look me back. Now I ask him back. I said, tell me, what are you exactly looking for? He look me. Now the time I notice, say, me press pass me turn the other way. Now pull him, now turn and now give me press pass. Now he look me. Because, why? Because it has been spread all over the world that anybody traveling with Sierra Leone passport is a suspect. If they not pull you, that not me say now lock you get to. No, it's just that they know the time because of the limited manpower.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be surprised at any airport, including the African airport, for me then just pull you in that corner and begin molest you and harass you because you happen to carry a Sierra Leone passport. That's the first implication. The second implication is that even after this change of government in Sierra Leone, it will take time before the image of Sierra Leone will begin recover from what it was when this thief, illegal government man take over Sierra Leone. So it is going to be an uphill task. Because the irony of it all is that this man say one of the things they mean is say for change the image of Sierra Leone. At the time, it been talk about corruption. Now it's even worse. It is now about drugs. So I don't understand any Sierra Leonean where they support them people who are within a power.
This is a very difficult situation, especially for already travel fast one. But you think say the government really care?
You don't disappear on the screen, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But you feel say the government not really care, or then care, but just because now the hand and they inside and I make them not so much to put up waiting is supposed to put up.
Singapore, them people here within our immediate government not get one shame. The one they would support them, they not get shame. They've lost all their morals and integrity. And that is why the other week, when the people who organize this investment forum, I asked them, say, watching at the investment when they talk about for Cargo Sierra Leone, although one pandemic, I don't get the full evidence, but I suspect saying that, so I know calling him, deletes me from his Facebook page when I challenge him for asking questions. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, the whole lot of them get blood in their hand. They have no shame. I mean, just look at the speaker where they talk. Look the way. You know what I mean? I mean, this is what people say. You know, they don't know when for shut up. They don't know what for talk. I mean, you are the number 3 man in the country. Waiting for the assured the public say we are doing everything humanly possible. Instead, they attack the reality of the situation. You know, and then the other day, I see people and they make noise say the chief minister becoming a chief minister. I mean, they may call a chief minister. The chief minister, they don't appoint him with as waiting
deputy chair for Miata Conference Center.
What's the news about that?
The news about that, the fact say monopoly. Then they, you know, I don't know how for put them, but then they only accuse and say in Papa they get several contracts at the Ministry of Education. So now another proof for sure say yes, they give Fambulem a contract or they give Fambulem job just like that.
What's new about that, Singapore, for the last 6 years?
It actually not new, but not just a way for confirm what exactly they happen.
Yeah. And these are the same people who come 2018 with Damaofiba Babu, we don't disappear now, David Francis.
Kenema Babu.
Yes. Going to State House, he talk, he stress, he talk about corruption. Yes. Yes. So where today?
I don't oversee back.
Yes.
And what but you don't
even the university, I don't think come back to the university safe.
Because you don't university again enough.
No. Because they give them money during the campaign, allegedly, for give murder. Then 2 or 3 keep the money over $1 to $2 million. But why would you want to? The guy in England, so they don't pay off for the small mortgage we been get in the first place where you did at the university. So they don't sell land and now say don't go buy something more comfortable now. If you don't, yes, go there around the talk. Yeah. Now the man they make justice of where they been try somewhere in case.
Come back, man. Adrian Fisher.
No, these are all corrupt people with blood in their hand. Without any doubt. It is just rather unfortunate. The churches, the mosques. You know, I remember 2017 or 2018. I was one of the chief patrons for a Thanksgiving service. Now, this church radio up Circular Road before you reach Model on your right. Yes, on your right. Me and the former deputy head of anti-corruption. I can forget your name now. He been the deputy to GFK.
Adi Macaulay?
Not to Adi Macaulay. Not to Adi Macaulay. I forget your name go come anyway. He was deputy to GFK. So now we tune him in the grand chief patron of something like for that service that Sunday. Then the reverend will preach, and the reverend will be in charge of college chapel where they go down on the street. Sing a prayer. Where that man go up the pulpit, right to front of. Well, you know who would be, you understand? Because at that time I was the editor of the APC WIO newspaper, and I was also the man in charge of the Sewa Grounds market we then just opened. Then, of course, this man was deputy head of anti-corruption. Then that man begin preach, sing a prayer. He say, Aneskoroma, get money pass Sierra Leone. Don't thief. You don't this. You don't that. If you that man to preach, sing a prayer. Where is he today? Where is he today? You know? Now this make I can feel him when I look back with Aneskoroma. You know, it is really sad that he been there for do what he do 2018 for make this man kind of power. Because Pakaba try. Then he come, he hand over gear. All he had to do was to sit down and put Sierra Leone first. That's all he needed to do. It wasn't whether APC win or SLPP lost or APC, it was just what will be good for Sierra Leone in 5 to 10 years' time. And he failed to do that. Miserably. He failed to do that. That is why we are where we are today. In so-called fans and supporters, them don't want to face that reality. But that is just a fact. If you want to make, say, okay, APC do this, APC do that, make SLPP kind of power. At that time, we had Usubo, we had John Benjamin, we had Ali Bangu. There were so many other good, decent people away, not from in Texas, including this man when our High Commissioner Soya in England now. There were decent men who would not have taken Sierra Leone down this path. So the image of Sierra Leone has been destroyed. Sierra Leone passport is no longer credible. It has no value anymore, apart from the fact, say, yes, and go allow you for travel, but at any given time, you could be stopped, harassed, and even if you're unfortunate, they will keep you in the airport for long as possible. So there's nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. This is the program we na Korea's right on we are na YouTube and on Facebook. And we continue. Hey, stop. Go over and come. All right, and we will continue the rest of the program. So now let me look at this thing. The police, the way out and they handle this issue of drugs inside the country. What can you take? Because we see certain thing and they go pull press release for certain person at Mabio, for example, before they go search them. But then go send wanted out for another person. They don't even call on a phone for say one for you.
Kid Biddle being left Sierra Leone with the code name A Force for Good. I remember he's late now. Charlie, I can forget his first name. Charlie, he was one of the senior police officer. Chris Charlie. Is late now. There was an incident at the post office when post office then strike. I think that in the issue has been this alone. When the post office then strike, this was in the early stages of Pakaba before the coup. When the post office staff they strike because they're not pay them for some months. So there was some fracas in front of the post office. So Kid Biddle, Chris Charlie, Kande himself is late now. They all come. Decent men, fairly decent men. Then come, then they try for. They don't take part for control the post office, man. They just team up there, you understand me? Because post office, as you know, is next to police headquarters. So they were just out of curiosity, came out. So we all team up there, and that's why I was reporting for the BBC. We discuss. Then Kid Biddle say in place that he don't able to shape the police to this stage where you see the policeman then team up, they know the rush or they know the try for harass any of the staff, the post office staff, you understand? Then they take their time, even with them in the arrest, they will take their time for arrest them. Say at one point, Chris Charlie tell one or two of them, say no, left, then they all back, Then, of course, we fast track to we can get 2 or 3 people, including Francis Munu, where they all can be Inspector General of Police and all that. These are all men that I know and she don't talk with. Not only she don't talk with, on other occasions, she don't drink with and laugh with. You don't see that and this man will come so. This man will come like the one way take before. they came with a mission. And that mission, their priority is to serve Madabio, not to serve Sierra Leone. So if Madabio, they tell you, see, people are going to do anything possible for bring drugs come into the country, it don't tell you, see, the policeman that we did now, not get nothing for do. Because they basically cannot control the smuggling or importation of drugs into Sierra Leone. Then I see one of the newspaper that say container, somebody use fake document for. Yeah. It's all part of the, I think one of Madabio in Family Day na in the charge of court.
Yakubabio.
Yes. So what do you expect? This is a cartel. They have captured the country, and Sierra Leone is now a personal property of these men and women. You understand?
So with all everything that happens, so because not just then days there where they see how Madabio putting people in a strategic area, them all outside drugs in the past, they were attacking, for example, where this Benton they run after one ship where they call White Eagle, where come up from the Wataki as well, where they run after other ship where end up for they take the route towards Sierra Leone. And then you the Marine as well. The Marine now insist that they as well, where Princess Bio, where it changed the name to Duba, in this Benten, Duba something. You know, so it puts in a strategic area them who send they drugs in the past. So now this paper where they go between the Voice of Salon say we passport, yeah, say our passport could be in the hands of several drugs lords. What do you take before we try for wrap up?
Well, of course, it is in the hands of several drugs lords, them, and including some of the ministers, them as well. And because of that, like I say earlier on, carriers of Sierra Leone passports are now automatic targets and, in fact, legitimate targets in airport across the world because Sierra Leone has become a drug heaven and this guy will come out, this Dutch guy. Nine the public know about. There are several others. That's what I'm saying. Yes. No. Yes. Well, of course. Yes. And not only that, the flag of convenience. You get shipping companies where they fly the Sierra Leone flag. That is called flag of convenience. They fly the Sierra Leone flag, and then they use that as well for smuggle. And it is not just drugs. The other week, several dozens or so cars were detected where the military for smuggle from Canada for coming to Sierra Leone. Where the chief mutukare na Canada, not North America, for being coming to Sierra Leone. So it is a criminal cartel captured and controlled by a group of people within the SLPP, and the APC benefited from it. Well, a certain group of men and women within the APC benefited from it. That is why then go tell you say we win the election, but will be a law waiting 2028. You know.
All right. Okay. So now let's open the question now. Since we come to the end, anything there where you been feel say very much important for you want to touch on?
Right now, not really, no.
Okay.
Other than the fact that I miss my country, Sierra Leone. I miss Freetown. And in as much as I don't have any kind of sympathy for waiting to go on so that the country, and that I feel sad that Sierra Leoneans then feel say they for just don't fall and they wait for international community for can rescue them. I feel sad about that.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
It go okay one day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for you taking time for
You're
joining
welcome.
inside the program. And
Yeah.
we're not gonna let you go. We're not gonna let you go. You know, it's our
No,
real
no
problem.
problem.
How else, we talk about this problem? We talk this problem with we and that's what they cry and back now. Yeah, we're not
No
telling you
problem.
no side.
One thing I know for a fact, yeah, within the next, this is 25 the done now, 26, 27, 20, within the next 3 years, we go sit down and smile and
Now
look
God
back and
inform.
say, yes,
Now God
yes, we
inform.
will. Yeah, I
All
can
right.
assure you of that.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
you have
Winston
a good day
Ojukwu
and enjoy
Macaulay
your week.
Jr.
Thank you.
God bless you and get yourself a good day.
Thank you.
All right, so we want to appreciate Winston Ojukwu Macaulay Jr. for your time with me inside the program this morning. Well, as well, I want to tell plenty thank you to the producer for this program, make we able for being this kind of show to you. Thanks to not all way to watch the program, and thank for one of the show some understanding. School law lock back, school law lock back, yeah. So now for the young producer, and they disturb at that one, and they disturb at that one. So I also appreciate we understand, yeah, with the kind of difficult circumstance we can work on that at some point. Okay, I come. So a big please wanna forgive me, yeah. Okay, I come. So I also appreciate and tell you plenty thank you, like always. And yeah, we will continue for the work for now. Wait, make him more today. Wait happen with the mona. Wait happen with mona today. Alright, so we love you also very much. No, no month. No month, candle. Yes, wait, go put on a poubelle. Poubelle, go throw this, you count this back. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so we'll see you again some other time. And don't forget for actually, if you're not subscribed to Big Yard, please subscribe to Big Yard and the TikTok as well, SMBP on TikTok. We love you also very much. I'll see you again later on during the day, okay? God bless you, consistently where we are, and get yourself a wonderful, wonderful day.
A Final Plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke